Have you ever looked in the mirror lately and, really looked and felt a little disappointed? It's not necessarily about the wrinkles we've earned. Those, haven't we? It's something else. It's a certain dullness, a lack of vibrancy in your skin. Maybe it looks a little sallow, a bit tired, or you're noticing more age, spots, and blemishes than you used to. And it's easy to just sigh and chalk it up to another birthday, another year gone by. But what if I told you that the secret to reclaiming a clearer, more radiant complexion isn't found in the most expensive anti-aging cream, but in a forgotten corner of your grocery store's produce section? What if the key was something a little bitter? It can feel frustrating, can't it? You try to do the right things, you drink water, you try to get enough sleep, you might even be using a good moisturizer. Yet your skin just doesn't have that healthy glow it once did. It might feel like a losing battle against time, but the truth is, what we see on the outside, on our skin, is very often a direct reflection of what's happening on the inside, and there is one master organ, the body's silent, hardworking hero, that holds the biggest key to the health and appearance of your skin. I'm talking about your liver. In this video, we're going to uncover the bitter truth about beauty. We're going to explore the powerful, undeniable connection between your liver's health and your skin's clarity. And I'm going to introduce you to a handful of incredible, often overlooked leafy greens that can help detoxify your liver and bring back that youthful glow you've been missing. Before we dive into these amazing greens, if you're someone who believes in taking control of your health as you age, if you want to find smart natural strategies to feel and look your best, then go ahead and subscribe to our channel. We share the kind of practical, empowering advice that can make a real difference in your golden years. And I'm always so curious to know who I'm talking to today. Are you watching from the United States, from the United Kingdom, from Australia, or somewhere else in the world? Let me know in the comments below. It's wonderful to see how far our community of health-conscious seniors reaches. Alright, let's talk about the liver. I want you to picture something for me. Imagine your liver is the master filtration system for your entire body. It's like the most advanced high-tech water purification plant you've ever seen. Every single thing you eat, drink, breathe, or even absorb through your skin eventually passes through this incredible organ. Its job is to be the gatekeeper. It identifies toxins, metabolic waste, old hormones, and all sorts of cellular junk, and it works tirelessly 24/7 to neutralize them and package them up for removal from the body. When your liver is happy and running efficiently, this process is seamless. Toxins are filtered out, and your body stays clean and balanced on the inside. But what happens when this system gets overwhelmed? Over the years, a lifetime of exposure to processed foods, environmental pollutants, medications, and stress can put a heavy burden on the liver. Think of it like the filter in your home's air conditioner. If you never clean it, it gets clogged with dust and debris. The system has to work much harder, it becomes less efficient, and eventually dirty air starts getting pushed back into your home. The same thing happens with your liver. When it becomes sluggish and congested, it can't filter out all the toxins effectively. So where do those toxins go? They get pushed back into your bloodstream. And your body, in its infinite wisdom, has a backup detoxification system, a secondary escape route. And that escape route is your skin. When your skin is forced to push out toxins that the liver couldn't handle, it shows. You might see it as acne, rosacea, rashes, eczema, or that general dull, lifeless, sallow complexion. You might notice more dark spots or skin that just looks inflamed and irritated. It's your body's way of sending up a flare signal saying, hey, the main filter is clogged. I need some help here. So you see slathering on creams and serums is like trying to paint over a damp spot on the wall without fixing the leaky pipe behind it. To get truly clear, radiant skin, we have to go to the source. We need to support and gently cleanse that master filter, our liver. And this is where the magic of bitter foods comes in. It's fascinating, isn't it? In our modern food culture, we've almost completely engineered the bitter taste out of our diet. We crave sweet, we love salty, but bitter. Most people turn their noses up at it. But for centuries, traditional medicine systems all over the world knew something we've forgotten. They knew that the bitter taste is a powerful signal to our digestive system, and specifically to our liver. When your taste buds detect something bitter, it triggers a cascade of beneficial reactions in your body. It's like a wake-up call for your entire digestive tract. It stimulates the production of stomach acid digestive enzymes, and most importantly for our topic today, it stimulates the liver to produce and release bile. Now, bile is absolutely crucial. You can think of bile as the liver's personal detergent. It's a thick greenish yellow fluid that helps your body break down and digest fats. But it does something else that's incredibly important. It grabs onto the toxins that the liver has filtered from your blood and carries them out of the body through the intestines. So more efficient bile flow means more efficient toxin removal. When you eat bitter foods, you are essentially telling your liver, okay, time to do a deep clean. Let's get the bile flowing and escort all this junk out of the building. This takes the burden off your skin, allowing it to heal and regenerate, which ultimately leads to a clearer, brighter complexion. It's not an overnight fix, it's a fundamental shift in how your body manages its toxic load. Growing older doesn't mean giving up on vibrant health. It means using smarter strategies like this one. So let's get to the good part. Let's talk about some of these forgotten leafy greens, these bitter powerhouses that you can easily start incorporating into your life. First on our list is a green you might be more familiar with, but perhaps you haven't appreciated its full power. I'm talking about arugula. Some people call it rocket, and for good reason. It can truly rocket launch your liver's detoxification abilities. Arugula has this wonderful, peppery, slightly bitter bite to it. It's not overwhelmingly bitter, which makes it a fantastic starting point if you're new to these flavors. But don't let its mildness fool you. Arugula is part of the cruciferous vegetable family, just like broccoli and cabbage, and it is packed with compounds called glucosinolates. That's a long scientific word, but what it does is simple and amazing. These compounds help support the liver's two-phase detoxification process. Think of it this way. Your liver's detox process is like a two-step car wash. In phase 1, the liver takes harmful fat-soluble toxins and using specific enzymes transforms them into a different form. The problem is, this new form can sometimes be even more reactive and dangerous than the original toxin. It's like taking a big piece of trash and breaking it into smaller, sharper pieces. This is where phase 2 comes in, and it's absolutely critical. In phase 2, the liver takes those reactive compounds and attaches another molecule to them, which makes them water-soluble and harmless, ready to be safely escorted out of the body by bile or urine. Arugula, with its rich supply of sulfur-containing glucosinolates, provides the essential fuel for that all-important phase 2. It helps ensure that the dangerous stuff gets fully neutralized and doesn't just get stuck in a more toxic intermediate state. So by eating arugula, you're not just stimulating bile, you're helping your liver complete the entire cleaning job from start to finish. This means fewer inflammatory compounds circulating in your blood and reaching your skin. How can you use it? It's so simple. Instead of plain iceberg or romaine lettuce, make arugula the base of your salads. Its peppery flavor pairs beautifully with a little olive oil, lemon juice, and maybe some sweet cherry tomatoes to balance the taste. You can also toss a handful into your pasta at the very end of cooking, or lay it on top of a pizza right out of the oven. It wilts slightly, but keeps its wonderful bite. Even just adding a small handful to your sandwich gives you a daily dose of this liver-loving green. I hope you're finding this helpful so far. It's amazing how these simple foods hold so much power, isn't it? If you're getting some value from this, do me a small favor and tap the like button. It's a simple free way to show your support, and it tells YouTube that this is a helpful video which allows it to reach and help more seniors just like you. I truly appreciate it. Now let's move on to our second green. This one is the undisputed king of liver cleansing herbs, and it's one that most people actively try to kill in their backyards. I am talking about dandelion greens. Yes, that humble bright yellow flowered plant that you probably see as a pesky weed is in fact one of the most potent liver tonics nature has ever created. For thousands of years, herbalists and traditional healers have revered the dandelion for its profound medicinal properties. Every part of the plant is usable, but the leaves, the greens, are particularly bitter and particularly beneficial for the liver. Dandelion greens are what we call a cholagogue. It's another fancy word that simply means it powerfully promotes the production and flow of bile from the liver and gallbladder. Remember our detergent analogy. Dandelion is like the extra-strength grease-cutting version. It helps to decongest a sluggish liver and a thick, sludgy gallbladder. This is incredibly important because if bile isn't flowing freely, toxins can back up and your body's ability to digest fats is severely compromised. Poor fat digestion can lead to a whole host of problems, including skin issues like oily skin or certain types of acne. Furthermore, dandelion greens are a natural diuretic. This means they help your kidneys flush out excess water and toxins through urine. So you get a double whammy of detoxification. The liver is flushing toxins into the gut via bile, and the kidneys are flushing toxins out via urine. This comprehensive cleansing action takes an immense load off your skin. The bitter compounds in dandelions like taraxacin are what stimulate this whole process.